Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building. Shout out DJ D93 for the damn near lit mix. We got our guests in the building. Ain't no Banks. I said it right?
I know.
Ain't no Banks. What's good, bro?
What's the word? What's the word?
What's up with you, bro? How feeling? All good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I can't complain a bit.
For sure, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. We got a lot to top it up about today. First thing first, bro, I want to say I appreciate you for continue to lock in with us, bro. That's major, for real. And from the first time I heard you, it was about 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was I think it was the Lil Elephant EP.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yep.
Then I appreciate. I always say to Jay, I appreciate the consistency and persistence out of artists. But once I learned, like, when you was a real solid dude, was around last year. I remember you threw me a lob to the when you remember them protests was going on in Chicago and everything. You threw me a good amount of sources, bro, to create a story about it. And shit, I appreciate that for real. So can you talk about that, how that time period was and everything? Because you was pretty active and resourceful around that time for the community.
Well, it was crazy. I think to be black during a pandemic and like you know, you see what we know was going on in our neighborhoods all the time on TV. You know what I'm saying? Actually, like, you know, and for us to go crazy like that, it was just a wild time to be in, and I'm just really grateful I was able to be a part of it, because the most beautiful part was that after when they shut everything down and people couldn't get food and people couldn't get their medicine, you know what I'm saying? You got to see black folks, young, old, light, dark, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And allies as well, you know, come out and really, you know, support the community through them times, like, so. And like being able like to go to protests and rallies, to take my kids with me, you know what I'm saying? That's something that will, you know, shape their character, and I was just happy to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very impactful, you know what I'm saying? Standing 10 toes in that, throughout that nature, you know what I'm saying? So we got Low End Theory coming up, you know, a project, and I feel like from what you sent me, I feel like it's a very base project, very conceptual, and very, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it tell a story through your music too.
Yeah.
So can you break down the creation of that project and how you came about with the name Low End Theory and everything?
Well, I've been living on the low end for like 3 years. Probably like 2. Well, almost 3. I lived on 71st for a little while too, on the other side of the expressway. But I've been staying like pretty much around Washington Park for like 3 years. And in making the project, it wasn't like, I really don't try to like plan out too much. I just kind of like try to make things organically and like make music and see what like pieces fit together. But it's like on the low end, it's just different, bro, because I got homies that's from over there. Because I'm not from Chicago, but I got homies that's from Chicago, that's from the low end, that's from Riverdale, that's from the Hunnids, that's from Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? So when I moved to the low end, it was a change of pace. It was like, okay, I get to see different ways of living black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, you know, the way the media look at it, they make you think it's only, you know, hoodlums and thugs out here, you know what I'm saying? But you go to the low end and it's all this culture. You feel what I'm saying? There's people doing so much shit. It kind of shaped the music I was making. So the first song I made was Cottage Grove, because the women that you'll see on the low end is just like, they got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Jay
like,
felt that one.
You know what I'm saying? They got everything you need. And the interlude is like the same thing. So that's how it starts. And then Prosper is like my look at the low end, because I moved from the burbs, from like Riverdale, Harvey, to the low end. I'm like, man, this shit nice. Like, even though my other homie from over there, he go over there, he like, man, we gotta go in the house.
Right.
Niggas getting shot over here, ooh. But I'm like, bro, you gotta look at it from my perspective. Like, niggas is prospering over here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody got problems. You know, so you definitely gotta let that be known. That because people look at artists and people that's in position and think that they don't have flaws, bro, or they don't go through things. And the people that you look at that be the strongest people be the people that need to be checked on, bro. It don't gotta be something that like be major, but Just reach out to your strong homies. Like, you good, bro? You straight?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then Black Gold is Black Gold. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to affirm, you know, all ways to be black. You know what I'm saying? And to live it. It's not just like, you know what I'm saying? Because we not conforming to shit no more.
At all.
Where you from?
I'm from the field. I'm from Springfield. My mom from Chicago and my dad from St. Louis.
Okay, so you still from Illinois?
Yeah, I'm from Illinois. Hell yeah.
All right, so when you grew up in Springfield, was it still like that connection to Chicago?
Yeah, I started coming to Chicago when I was I started coming consistently every year my freshman year of high school, but I came sparingly like after 3rd grade with my mama because my mama had found out who her sisters was because she was adopted.
All right.
So after that, you know what I'm saying, we locked in. But when I came out here, I always knew I wanted to move, like, since I was a shorty. Like, when Flashing Lights came out by Kanye, my first memories of Chicago, we came out here for the first time when the Rugrats movie came out. I think that was like in 97 or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I fell asleep in the car when I woke up. We was on the expressway, you could see the lights flashing by, bro. So when that song came out, it made perfect sense. When that song came out, I'm like, man, I'm familiar with Chicago, bro.
Flashing lights.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs, bro. So I feel it.
God, so God make you feel it.
It's crazy that you had a homie and he was like, bro, nah, we can't kick it out here, but you felt comfort. Like, explain that feeling, because I know it's certain pockets in the city that's not comfortable, but literally around those certain pockets is beautiful, and I can't understand how people have such a negative light on Chicago, because like you say, you're from the low end, but you go to Hyde Park, you see every ethnicity in the world in Hyde Park, so I can't understand it. So can you explain like that feeling?
Well, with bro feeling, bro's operating from a place of wanting to be safe because he done lost somebody that he cared about not too far from where we was at. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like he got a trauma bond with the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's understandable, you know what I'm saying? With me, it just feel like home, bro. I can't explain it, bro. I can't explain, like, I know that when I was a shorty, I used to come, cause my auntie used to stay on some projects off King Drive, some low rises. They say it used to be high rises over there, but they torn down now. But I didn't have a recollection. But to know, like, this used to be like a very dangerous place, and it still is. But to have this abundance of culture, music, money, like, Bronzeville was like Harlem. You know what I'm saying? And for that shit to still be like, yes, it's people that don't know that that's what they carrying on. But when I was introduced to the low end, that's what I was introduced to. The rich culture, not the gang banging and shit. So it's just how you look. Like, it's really it was a perfect way to tell my homie how to look at the glass half full, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt like home to me. It just, and everywhere you go as a black man in America is dangerous, bro. Fair. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always the police. It's always the good old boys. It's always somebody that could put you in danger and it ain't got nothing to do with you. It could be a drunk driver. Who knows? But for me to live somewhere and to call somewhere home, it just got to be black from the beginning, from get-go. And I got to know that. That somebody else can tell me, like, when I was a shorty, it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it means something.
Yeah, my uncle, he had a valet company, and we used to valet park on 47th and King Drive. So, you know, you got the cultural center right there. And then it used to be a comedy club, Jokes and Notes. I don't know if they still right there. And there was a restaurant upstairs called Blue 47. And I saw from the age of 17 to probably like 22, I saw so much culture on that corner. It was ridiculous, bro. Like, I seen some of the biggest celebrities, Monique, you remember Boo and Gotti from Cash Money? R. Kelly, like Kanye. Like, bro, I saw so much culture on that corner of 47th and King Drive, and I didn't understand that, you know, that was Bronzeville at the time. And like you say, Bronzeville got a rich culture of black wealth, bro, and people don't even see that. People don't understand that. So I think that's dope. Now, I was the first song I heard of yours was Audi 5000. Now, last night I went on Tidal and I just pressed play on all your songs, and I'm like, man, there's no way this dude from Chicago. Like that was the first thing popped in my head because your music was just so different, and it gave me like a up tempo feel, but it was also like, man, I could chill and just press play and just vibe out with a chick type music. Yeah. That's what you. That's the type of vibe.
Yeah, that's what I go for, bro. Riding music, like I look up to Currency a lot, bro. So like he like.
That's a real player.
Bro got the blueprint, bro, but you might not hear his shit in the club, bro.
Fact.
You probably won't. Never. Unless he just do that song every 4 years to be in the club. But niggas that love currency, bro. And it's for a certain type of persons, for a certain type of hustler that just do this every day. I'm finna rap about what I do every day. And that's what I'm on too. But it's just so much. It's just so much culture around where I'm from, bro. Here, St. Louis, I love jazz music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much sounds. Like, sounds. I'm about sounds, bro. I want, like you say, it feel good. I want it to make you feel good, bro, when you done. Like, even if you don't know what you was just listening to, you gonna know when you get done it made you feel better. And that's what I'm about, bro.
We was just off air talking about the difficulties of growing up in Chicago, and you being from Springfield, you was able to actually diagnose people with literally post-traumatic stress of growing up in Chicago.
Hell yeah.
So what advice would you have to give to some of your homies?
You gotta just open up. Just gotta open up your view of everything, like the city, like the way, like the beef shit, the way you get into it with niggas, just a lot of the shit that go on, like what's important to you. But really, it's more about just getting out of what you see every day, because then you'll notice what's at your fingertips. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, people, when you so close to something, you can't see. If you got the greatest mural ever, and you standing 2 inches away from it, you can't see how great it is until you back away. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It might be 10 steps you got to back away. That might mean you moving out of town, or going to college, or whatever. It's doing something that's uncomfortable and coming back and seeing it, but you just got to open your mind up, and once you do that, you'll be straight.
Well, really, from what I'm getting, you see the richness out of your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes with an artist, the perspective is different. You know, like it's a different type of perspective and everything. And one thing I like that you said something like how sometimes people don't see like these people of like great statures that go through things. You know, like success don't bring these things from your past or anything. So like I'm saying all that to say, what would you say to an artist that's trying to be successful in Chicago? Like what route should they take? A route like how you looking at it, or like what type of route would you figure for them?
I figure everybody's route and path is different.
Mm-hmm.
I figure as an artist, if you really love music, if you are an artist because you love music, hone your craft. You know what I'm saying? Experiment with sounds, experiment with instruments. Learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to play a drum. Try to figure out what key that you can sing in without the auto-tune.
Right.
And find people around you and build your team. And your team will come to you. You really don't really pitch out to a team. Building a team really don't come from you DMing somebody and be like, bro, I want you to be on my team. You know what I'm saying? A team come from you meeting somebody and they work ethic matches yours and they want to do stuff to help your success off love, because a lot of this stuff is expensive, and it's labors of love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff I get done, all the visuals and all the polished stuff, it comes from labors of love, because I got people around me that want to see me do well because they see I'm working hard.
For sure.
And people will find that. You know, the universe will bring that to you.
For sure. And with that being said, talk more about your team, like the people you do visuals with, producers,
man,
your support system, anything of that nature.
Oh, man, I got a great team. Start off with my homie Q. Q like my manager. She's like Swiss Army knife. She do everything. She does everything. She works with Womanish downtown. Yeah, that's my homie. She go crazy. And then my homie JP, Crumbs in my stash on Instagram. That's my boy. He do the photography, visuals, all that. Actually on Dirt, Evan Brown. He do visuals. Then I got Juan Garcia Quintero. He in LA with Jimmy. Langston Austin. He do a lot of my merch designs, cover art. Ken, yeah, that's the Camille. That's the Camille one. That's last year's. We got this year's. It's on the website. The website up. Micah said Mac. Bro, it's so many people, bro. It's Edwin Martinez, Josue Morales. That's my band. Anai, Aku. That's my homegirl. She sing with me. She got a single out called Tongue Tied. Make sure you go get it everywhere. I got a lot of. I don't want to miss nobody. Yeah. That's that's pretty much it. It's a lot of people though. But yeah, I got a lot of people.
For sure, man. Shout out to the team though, man.
So
you had put a quote up from Kobe Joe. It said potential don't mean shit. Explain what that quote meant to you.
Potential don't mean shit. Oh yeah, shout out my boy Kobe Jordan too. My boy home. Shout out my boy Kobe Jordan. He coming this year too. Potential don't mean shit because you got to do this shit consistently. And we was talking about it. We was talking about it in the crib. Like what? Like my homie Q. My homie Q was like, her friend be like, I don't understand why Banks ain't on yet. Or woo, woo, his music sound good. His visuals woo woo. And it's like because somebody can listen to my shit and see somebody as an artist and be like, it's only potential. He got good potential. But until you carry out the potential or you make good on the potential, it don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like hooping. Mm-hmm. You can have all the potential in the world. What's dude that went to 76 and then got traded to the Magic?
Markel
right. You got to make good on the potential. Potential don't mean shit. It's a good start. Mm-hmm. But without the consistency, it don't mean shit.
Mm-hmm. And you can waste the shit out some potential, can't you?
Man, I done seen.
You can waste the shit out. I
done seen it. I done seen it cutting hair. I done seen it making music. I done seen it.
For sure. And you in the cutting hair. You got to talk about how you got into that.
I cut hair. I cut hair to feed my kids.
So
you feel me? Cutting hair is my profession. It's my passion. I love to do it and to keep me whole. And even if I got on rapping or whatever the case is, I still cut hair, bro, because it keep me grounded. The barbershop is home. If I'm going through whatever, it's my therapy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm stressed out, if I'm into it, my girl, whatever. If I go to the shop and I turn them clippers on, bro, it's taking me away
real
from
surgical,
everything.
for real. Hey, that'd be dope though to even be, you know what I'm saying? That's dope in general to be an artist how you are and to be a barber. So man, real talk, salute you, bro. I love going to the barbershop, man.
It's the best place in the world.
For sure, bro.
Now you spoke on your team a minute ago. Now, before you spoke on your team, you saying you can't just jump in somebody DM trying to recruit them. So did these people organically come to you, like they just presented themselves at the right time?
Literally, I met my first time meeting Ken, who does a lot of my visual work. She helped me with Ken finna graduate from Columbia. She raw, bro. You gonna hear about it. She got a whole production crew team, all that. She did my Wi-Fi video, but I met her at an open mic because she was serving the drinks. Didn't know she did none of that. She was serving drinks. She was cute. She had a necklace on that said Juicy. I said, why your necklace say Juicy? She said, that's my girlfriend name. Her girlfriend was helping her serve the drinks. I said, man, y'all some raw motherfuckers. Right? 4 months later, boom, she helping me do promotion. Josue, which is my guitarist, which popped off the whole band. I met Edwin through Josue. I'm at an open mic. And I do a set a cappella because everybody else in there got live instruments. And the instrumentation wasn't going to be right if I played my music. Right. So I did it. I was doing it a cappella. He started playing the guitar. He link up with me next week. I've been knowing Evan, Actually on Dirt, which Actually on Dirt, which is Evan, which is my boy. Linked me up with Martin Sky, and that's when my sound changed. And I've been knowing Evan since I was in 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? He moved up here with a camera. When he moved up here, he hit me up, let's link up. He shot pictures for me. He picks me up. Martin Sky in the car. I'm like, who is this? He like, oh, this is Martin Sky.
Martin Scott, the producer, he had a cold tape I used to bang in high school. I was actually on Spinrilla. Then Pearl God came on. Man, Martin Scott, shout out Martin Scott, bro.
Yeah, shout out Martin Scott for real.
Dope individual.
Yes, sir.
So,
like, so it's all like, man, I literally, bro. Like, I met a girl. She showed me some open mics. And then the music, like, she showed me some open mics, bro. It's an open mic circuit, bro. Right now, it's all messed up because of the pandemic. But when it's over, it's definite places, spaces you can go to get your shit off. And you said my music not regular. You know what I'm saying? You can get your shit off, and there's gonna be support in there. They not gonna be in there talking over you and shit the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you just spoke on the pandemic. So how has the pandemic either hurt your craft or helped your craft?
It hurt. It hurt my social media presence, but I don't look at that as like hurting my craft. It helped my craft because I just had a lot of time to lock in. I had a time to sit down and, like I said, experiment with sounds. What my voice is able to do, my voice sound good on. I'm able to reach out to producers and people that might not have time to send you beats or get you beats, but now they got time to do it. Yeah, I just feel like I just had more time to sit with music. But other than that, I feel like it hurt because you don't got the open mics, so you don't got the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, there's so many raw black artists on the south side of Chicago.
Facts.
Not even the south side, just in Chicago, period. And when they link up, is one of them. But you got to know, like, I'm just waiting for it to happen because it's going to happen. And it happened like every 5 or 6 years. But it's a group of individuals that come out. So the last group was Saab, Chance, No Name, Smino. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's going to be another group. And they just waiting on them. It's the artists that mess with the outcasts and the people that play the guitar in their crib all day and you get them to make beats for you. Woo woo. It's gonna be like 3 or 4. Freddie Old Soul, they sleeping on him.
I know I got Prosper queued up right now. So explain Prosper and who you got featured on there.
Okay, Prosper. That's like that's like one of my darling babies. I got that beat from my boy YF Beats. He out of Chicago. He be doing a lot of shit for a lot of like more trap type rappers, but that's my dog. Prosper's just like, you know, something to uplift you, make you feel good, you know, get the money, you know. And my homegirl Namstay, I met Namstay through Drea the Vibe Dealer. And I met her organically through Evan, and she make music too. Drea is related to, you know, famous people. I don't know if she want to say it, but you know what I'm saying? So she linked me up with Raven, and Raven make dope music too. She sound like she should be in Earth Gang or something.
Yo, it's your boy Biko. Make sure you head over to the Apple Store and Google Play Store and download the iLLANOiZE app right now. From there, you'll be able to stream iLLANOiZE Radio live every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., as well as stream podcasts, watch interviews, check out the latest news, and so much more. So head over there to your App Store and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Yo, checking back in with I Know Banks.
You know what it is.
Man, bro, we was just talking off air and you connected to everybody in a weird way, bro.
Super weird.
But like you were saying, that's Chicago and we all connected. Like, I might know one of Jimmy's cousins, he might know one of my cousins. We don't even know that shit.
So
that's how it be. It's too small.
What you think was your most what's your favorite run across since you've been around in Chicago? Like, what was one of the most unique run across? Yeah.
Queen Key.
Talk about it.
2011, I had a summer job, summer before my son was born, because I wasn't making no money cutting hair. I had a summer job in like Chicago Heights, bro, working with like disabled folks, but they just had us like doing dumb shit like painting fences and shit.
Uh-huh.
And her brother, cool as hell, so I was dropping them off at the crib. Whole time, this like before any of that, we used to slide at the Walmart to cash our checks and shit right before we go, you know what I'm saying, go get high and shit. But yeah, it be small shit like that. But like, she wasn't like who she was now. She was just quiet.
Uh-huh.
Get high, cool, chill. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen it, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Folks got comfortable. Now she, went crazy. That should be crazy.
That's usually how it go though. When before a motherfucker start off,
they be reserved, just soaking up knowledge.
For sure.
How long have you been a barber?
Since 2011.
So what made you what got you into cutting hair? Because I feel like you got to be passionate about that. You could ruin somebody's day, or you could make their whole week.
You change their life. For sure. To be honest, I really didn't cut hair like that. I didn't cut hair before I went to barber college. I went to barber college because I dropped out of regular college. And then my mom passed away, and then my auntie got on my ass, was like, you got to do something with your life. You know what I'm saying? Your mom wasn't like this. You got to do something with your life. So I was like, all right, let me think about what I want to do. And then I ended up going to barber college because I had my uncle. He really ain't my uncle. He my cousin, but he old enough to be my uncle. Right. He used to cut hair. And then my mom, she had problems. She used to be smoking and shit. I used to go to the barbershop and just chill all day type shit. And my uncle would take me, give me food and shit. So I figured I'd work at a barbershop.
It's very difficult to cut hair. I never forget, I probably was 17, 18. I went and sat in the barbershop for 3 hours, bro. It was this dude, his name, Michael Jordan. That's his literal name, Michael Jordan.
Damn.
And he was cold. I lived on 91st and Cottage Grove. His shop was on 89th and Cottage, you feel me? He the coldest person around here doing it. So I'm literally sitting there all day. I'm like, man, I ain't got another hour, you feel me? So I walked to Walgreens, I bought myself some clippers, immediately fucked my shit up.
Damn.
Immediately.
Instantly.
You cut your hair in the shop?
Nah, I went to the crib and cut
true.
it. Because I was like, man, go ahead.
I don't cut my own hair.
It's hard,
I will
bro.
not line myself up. I won't. I've done that one time in the last 3 years. I lined myself up one time in the last 3 years. I won't do it.
Yeah.
I went on a mission of fucking my shit up for a long time, but I eventually got good because the hard part, the little swirl up there. You feel me? You go wrong right there, you got a whole little patch.
It was hard for me. I ain't get raw cutting hair until I moved to Chicago. When I came over from Springfield, I was weak as hell, boy. I was weak as hell, boy. You know what I was? Cut against the grain king. So I'm cutting all the shorties against the big homie throwing them to me like, he got you.
What's cut against the grain?
When you go backwards, if you got waves, they go with the waves. I'm cutting all 8-year-olds and down. You hear me till I got my shit right.
Good ball fades.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But shit, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my big homie Dave in Riverdale, bro. He the man, bro. He done put me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the shits now. Come get beamed up now, yes sir.
What's your prices looking like, man? Throw your services out. 30.
But if you get all the extras, it's gonna be 40. But yeah.
So.
Bro, when the pandemic first happened, my barber told me he needed 50, bro.
Damn.
I'm good, bro. I'm straight. I couldn't pay 50 for a cut, bro. And then what blew me, I had this one dude, he used to put the Beijing on me. I'd be like, bro, stop putting that on me, you feel me? Because I'd be crispy walking out there, and then probably 3-4 hours later, now my cut looking hella trash.
That's that
I ain't gonna lie. That black, I ain't gonna lie.
Deceitful. That's what I call it.
It is. It's I done put a whole, for the right price. For the right price, I could put a whole mohawk on your shit. You know? I'm not gonna lie to you, but shit.
Oh my God.
I'm not, man, they out of control with it now though, bro. They can really make it stick to your face for but I ain't gonna lie, this is what it is. It's simple. People are trying to look like they're at a photo shoot all the time.
Uh-huh.
So stuff people do for a photo shoot, enhancements and the sprays and shit, niggas want to walk out and look like that on Saturday because they see it on Instagram.
Then on Monday, that shit just wear off.
On Monday, that shit wear off.
Haircut weak as hell on Monday. You ain't even no haircut, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It took me all last year to figure out how I'm gonna do it. A nigga just gotta cut the hair regular, right? And then do all that extra after. The problem is people be spraying it on your hair. Okay, they cut your hair down, then they don't line you up at all. They just get to spraying the black stuff all over you, right? You got to line them up first, shave them with the towel, do all that first, let them see itself without it. Like, look, this is what you're going to look like 3 days from now, right?
So
then hit them with it. This is what you're going to look like today.
My favorite thing with the barber, I love my barber pull out that razor. I'll be like, yup, let's get it.
Got to swing that axe.
Every barber should hit you with the razor.
You got to swing that axe.
I feel disrespected when you don't. I'm dead, bro. Come on with it. But my barber never do me like that. But I'm talking about when I was in school in the mug, don't pull out no razor.
You know what's crazy?
Come on now.
That's Chicago because in Springfield, they just started doing the razor probably 2012, 13. They started making it a regular thing. Because when I was working at the shop, before I moved out here, like 2010, a vendor from Chicago came up here with razors, like, yeah, and all the barbers in there, like, man.
Right.
I came out here, I had a 11-year-old, like, you good with the razor? Mess me
Shorty
up.
11.
Mess me up.
You
Legend.
already know.
A legend.
He
You hear
needs
me?
straight beam. He
Shop
ain't playing.
legend.
So
How has cutting hair and music coincided with each other?
It's one and the same to me. Like, it's one and the same. Music is well, hip hop music is African American intellectual property. You know what I'm saying? And anything outside of that, we letting people in on our culture. Now, I know in New York and other things, it's a melting pot, so other cultures was involved in, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that all the way. But the way I feel, it's black people's intellectual property, and we let them in just like the black barbershop is a black man, boy, salon, woman space.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And the only time they really other folks come in is when we let them in, and it keeps you grounded. It's where you see a litany of blackness in hip hop. You got Juice WRLD, rest in peace. You got Nip, rest in peace. You got Herb, which is a different style of rap. You got Smino, which is a different style of rap. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got all this different type of blackness inside of hip hop, and that's the same stuff you get in the barbershop. All these different shades of blackness, all in the same place, sharing knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Then you get all type of people. You get artists, man. You get
Professionals,
lawyers, professionals,
we got
sports players.
We got a African brother coming to the shop. He an infectious disease doctor.
Oh wow.
So when all this stuff popping off, he was already telling us, like, he was coming in early, like, man, it's going, you know what I'm saying? But people, and on top of that, we get to actually interact with different type of black folks too, like Africans, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see a lot of Africans, but I got African homies now. Right. But like, growing up, I ain't get my African homies, so I was in high school, but now I get to see, and they sharing the knowledge is not like what they perceive it to be, like how they be trying to make it seem like black folk don't get along with each other, bro, and it don't really be that, bro. Unless it's some gangbanging shit. If it's not no gangbanging shit, we get along with each other. Don't be like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it is in the shop, bro. It's, man, crazy knowledge in there.
For real, man. And like you say, that's like therapy to many. You know what I'm saying? Just to sit in the shop. It's some people that sit in the shop, man, and just sit. They don't need no haircut, no nothing. They just want to chop it up, you know?
Chilling,
bro. That's the best.
Shit.
That's the best for real.
The best energy in there.
What would you say is one thing you want people to take away from your music?
Duality in your blackness, bro. Don't be apprehensive to grow or change. You know what I'm saying? And to be happy, bro. The cup is half full, bro. Cause you still here. If you listening to this music and you black and you still here, the cup is half full, regardless of what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? And what you're going through now, you probably been through something worse already in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Heard that.
It's gonna get better.
For sure. And with the low end theory, how would you want that ringing across your side of town? You know, how would you want that project to be remembered? Like, if you can gather everybody from the low end and say, check this out, how would you want them to praise that?
I would want them to view it as a project that reflects where they live and what they live around.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? In a positive way.
For sure, because you already got a good perspective on where you from, and a lot of people won't hold they side of town up, even if they lived there that whole life. They wouldn't hold it up to the standard you do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I do. You know, I be talking to some of my homies and they get on that. Well, it's a lot of killing around here and it's a lot of woo, but it's like that everywhere, bro. So you just gotta love what's yours, bro.
Mm-hmm. Make the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now before we get out of here, tell everybody how they can stay in tune with you. When the project drop and get into Black Gold.
Okay. You can get it. You can stay in tune with me on anywhere, social media, anywhere. Just Google ANO Banks. That's ANO Banks. You can spell it with an S or a $ sign. It's gonna pop up. My website, goano.net. Simple. Goano.net. You can pre-save the project on there. The project drops January 29th. And my video to Melanin Interlude Black Gold dropped the same day. You're going to see it. I'm going to blast to promote it, but GoNO.net. You can get the merch and all that. GoNO.net.
For sure.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people real quick.
Yo, once again, appreciate I know Banks for coming through, man, chopping it up with us, bro. He been a great support ever since I've been with iLLANOiZE, man. So appreciate bro for getting in tune. Go ahead, follow me at Groove Nuke, GROOVNUKE. Follow In Sound, Ill Sound Radio, man. Follow us, stay updated. Go ahead, download that app. Shout out iLLANOiZE Radio, most valuable radio station, for keeping us powered. And that's all. That's it, buddy.
Hey, man, like Jimmy said, download that app, download that app. Shout out you sliding through, bro. We had a great conversation. To me, I feel like this was a good interview.
For sure.
You feel me? You and Jimmy chopped it up. We gonna premiere that joint on iLLANOiZE.
Yes, sir.
So 27, right? January 29th.
This Friday.
January 29th, y'all tune into that iLLANOiZE app, man. So y'all can hear the whole project over again if y'all didn't hear it live today. We finna get into Black Gold. Once again, I salute you for sliding through, bro.
For sure.